Hi, I'm Dan Kennedy from Northeastern University. I'm so sorry that I can't be with you today, but I tested positive for COVID recently. I thought it would be better if I stayed in the Bat Cave rather than inflicting myself on all of you. I am incredibly pleased to introduce Paul Bass as one of this year's inductees. Paul is one of the finest journalists I know. I was aware of his outstanding work back in the 1990s when he had already made a name for himself at the New Haven Advocate, and I was at the Boston Phoenix. Both of those great alternative weeklies are now long gone. Paul and I went off in very different directions. In 2005, Paul launched the New Haven Independent, among the very first wave of local nonprofit digital news organizations. Working with a small staff, the Independent established itself within just a few years as the news source of record in Paul's adopted hometown. The Independent provides deep coverage of schools, neighborhoods, police, city hall, and the arts. It also covers neighboring Hamden, and through an affiliated site, the Valley Independent Sentinel in Ansonia Valley. Over the years, the Independent kept growing. In 2015, Paul began WNHH, a low power and internet radio station. Today, the Independent is the center of a media hub that it brings together white, Black, and Latino voices through its website, through the radio, through the Spanish language newspaper La Voz, which is the Independent's landlord and which shares some of its journalism, and the Inner City News, an African American newspaper that also carries some of the Independent's coverage. Paul has also been a tremendous mentor to young journalists who've worked for him. It's hard to imagine a better experience than learning the ins and outs of covering local news and explaining why it matters under Paul's tutelage. From what I've seen, he is endlessly patient and supportive, with high standards and a dedication to sharing what he knows. I'm not going to repeat all the honors and awards that Paul has received. Those are in the program, and I urge you to take a few moments to read about what he's accomplished. We have an incredible slate of inductees to honor today. I'm especially pleased to see that Melvin Miller of the Bay State Banner is being recognized, something that is long overdue. Paul Bass is deserving to take his place with all of them and with all who have come before. Congratulations, Paul.